So here's their home. The front of it. It's a gorgeous community. Different style homes. Nothing is duplicated. The owner mentioned to me that she sometimes gets picked up by friends and wanted a spot to sit on. So I got him a little sitting area. It's comfortable, really ties in with the house. And the indoor-outdoor mat that I chose, as opposed to the traditional entry mat, gives me the ability to have a splash of color and pick more of a proper size. Being that it's a sheltered entryway, it will fare very well. So here we are going inside. Here's the rug. It's one of three, and the inspiration for the entire main level. Let's close the door right behind me here. I could show you the hallway. So it's a strange hallway. It's narrow, but still open concept, very open. So I picked just a simple cabinet to put there, a touch of coastal decor above it. Didn't want flowers, but I wanted some softness. This is their office. That is phase 3. Another piece here. I painted their ceilings. I've had quite a few tradesmen, electricians, and painters while I was still back in Illinois getting ready to come paint for me, and took the opportunity to do a little bit of color up on their ceilings. It makes a huge difference. So here to the right is the entry to their master bedroom. It's a beautiful niche. It's empty because the owner selected to pick a very unique piece of art that means something to them to hang. And so that's coming. Again, a little simple floor arrangement put together. You don't have to put pictures in your picture frames. Here's an example of that. I just picked a magazine picture to use, but you can also pick, a vacation picture, a close-up of a place that you love. To the right is their master. They had several little dedicated rugs, and what I mean by that is, you want to be comfortable in front of the sink. You want to have something to step on when you're out of the shower and out of the tub. And because of the layout in here, and I know it's hard to see, they had all these little mats all around. So what I elected to do is get a round one that actually falls, I'll try not to make you dizzy, right underneath another decorative insert in the ceiling. And that way, that encompasses all their needs. Safely getting out of the shower and the tub. A painting is missing. Back there, it's coming later this afternoon. I got him new towels. Got him some decorative accent pieces. Here I am. I'll take you to their master. They had purchased the bed before I had gotten here back in October, but there was no bedding and there was no nightstands and no decor, no lamps, nothing of that sort. So here's their bedding. Not your typical coastal. I wanted something of quality. I wanted the colors that reminded you of Naples, but something a little more traditional. They are more traditional. Here's their nightstands. I didn't pick a traditional nightstand. I chose rather large chest piece. It's intricate and distressed, and it really ties everything in. Plenty of storage, traditional detailing, again, for picture frames. Here's their lamps. What's awesome about these lamps is that although they're the traditional mercury broken glass, they have a golden cast to them, especially when the light goes on. Drapery, I chose individual panels, and most of you that have worked with me and have been my clients in the past know I like this individual rods, so you don't see the rod hanging in the middle of a window. And here they are on either side of the bed and all the way in the back window. And the comfiest really of chairs. I've used this one a lot and a couple that are very similar to it. It takes a small footprint, don't need a lot of space to put it there, and I'm telling you, it's heaven. It feels like you're sitting on clouds. Little table next to it, the ladies' nightstand. And yet again, the inset ceiling paint. It's a very high bed. The gentleman is really tall. Some art on the wall, little grouping. You can get smaller pictures to create one large art piece and group them really tight together, even tighter than this one. They don't have to have the color to pop. What I'm trying to say is you don't need to use them as a form of accent. They can kind of blend in with the room. I'll take you back up. Here we are in the main room. A very unique piece of art on the hall / living room wall, because it's a very long wall, so it's tough to tackle. But I love this piece. And here it's going to be a little hard. I'm going to try to pan around and show you what I did. We had there here the TV cabinet had a lot of space on either side of it. And I thought, okay, we can soften the corner by putting a ficus tree, a tropical plant, of some sort. But then this is the way out to the lanai, and that would have become an issue for them. So I still needed to fill, quote unquote, the space. So I chose to hang large symmetrical panels, they're actual doors, on the wall. It allows me to bring the color over too. Here, I'll turn you around to actually see the work. There is their main open concept family room, their gathering room. Very large rug. Simple, easygoing furniture pieces. They had purchased these before I arrived. Something unique that you can do instead of putting a candle in the middle of the table is you can surround the candle with a wreath and set that in a tray. Still leaves you plenty of space to set anything you might want around on the table. And you can easily pick it up if you need to. I'll take you around in the kitchen. Here we go. Minimal decor in the kitchen because they had this bar in the back. They want easy access. Yeah, they enjoy decorating, but they want to make sure the space is functional. So what I did for them is, rather than, and I'll have before and after pictures, rather than having all their bottles in a line, I kind of grouped them in a more unique presentation. There you go. Yeah, that's a tray on the wall. You can do that. Use something unexpected that is meant to be on a flat surface and kind of hang it up. Corralled all their, cups and accent pieces they need for making a drink all together so it doesn't look messy, yet still accessible. Here's their kitchen. Take you to the back hallway. Little piece of art on the wall. Powder room. Oh, and I want to show you this. It's very simple. Bear with me. Instead of using the traditional towel rack, you can use something else. As long as you can hang a towel from it. Just go into stores and look for what can I use that I can hang a towel on. Here's an example of that. Get back to their laundry room, which will conclude the main floor. I know it's a long video. In harsh lighting conditions, it's hard for you to tell, but just a little balance, a little color. They have really, really, really high ceilings. I still need to put pictures inside this piece from Hobby Lobby, one of my favorite stops for accent pieces. I don't know if you can see. You don't need a lot. You just need to make sure you disperse the color around. Not everything has to be a picture or a piece of art. You can use metal. You can use shelving. Dimensional accents. I love sitting out there. It's been an incredible blessing to have that. I'm going to take you upstairs and show you what I've done upstairs. I've done entire rooms up there at this point, so it'll take a bit longer. Here we go.